Yes. Yeah, but we're not sure how long. We just had a meeting. We're going to meet with him later on, and then we're going to decide how we're going to attack that. But he feels good. He looked healthy yesterday. With energy, and we'll decide that, and then we'll go from there.
You said yesterday you weren't sure if you were going to have your team set before you go to Arizona or not. Maybe gotten closer to that.
No, we're still the same. Yeah. We got a game today. There's a few guys there that they're pitching, and obviously, I'm not a big believer that one bad day, whatever, decides your fate. But it'd be good to see him pitch, and we'll decide that whenever we decide it. I know it's tough for you guys as far as like information, but that's where we at. We'll meet after the game today. We'll probably meet tomorrow morning and see what we do.
Do you have any sense when Pierce can get into a game?
He got some at bats today in the backfields. He's going to play minor league games tomorrow. He'll play most likely Monday and Tuesday, so if everything goes well. But he took some hacks today back there. He didn't run, trying to avoid that in a controlled environment. So tomorrow, if everything goes fine, he's fine. He'll play tomorrow, and same deal. If he feels fine, then Monday he'll be back. But so far so good. He feels good, so that's a good sign.
Is your expectation that you'll have all three of the catchers going with you to Arizona?
Most likely, yeah.
That awkward at all?
No.
Those guys.
You got to ask them, but it's just that's the nature of the business. We've all been there. The only difference is that you go into Arizona, but it's part of that. It sounds hard, but we're not here to accommodate guys. We're here to make decisions based on the team, and if you got to go to Arizona, you understand that. So I know it sounds bad, but it's actually not bad.
It sounds like Sale could be close to an extension. If that happens, how big would that be for the team to have a guy like that locked up for the next few years?
No, actually haven't checked my social media. Somebody mentioned that Twitter was going off and all that, so I hear that. Can't comment on it.
How much do you like having Chris as a front of the rotation presence, and what are your thoughts about him?
We saw it last year. He opening day, and he started every series after that, and he's our opening day starter. Everybody knows how good he is and what he brings to the table, not only on the field or off the field, but he's one of the best.
Is it hard for you to project what a guy like Sal's going to look like in a few years, like down the road? If you look at Price, he's obviously changed a lot in the last 3 to 5 years. Is it hard to project these guys at this point?
I don't know how should I answer this one. I'm just a manager, so yeah.
An experienced GM.
Yeah, but I'm not the GM. I'm not in the projection thing. I'm here to try to win ball games.
Alex, you played on teams with veterans who are under long-term deals and other teams with guys who are on shorter term. Which did you prefer when you were playing?
I never got a long-term deal, so I don't know how that feels. I don't know, honestly. I never thought about stuff like that when I play. I just take care of my business and try to win ball games. So I can't tell you which team I favored more or not. I was always locked in the present. I didn't have the luxury of stuff like that.
Was there a different mood maybe in clubhouses between teams that were playing for a job next year and teams who already had their futures?
I was always playing for a job, so I never thought about stuff like that. Yeah, I just try to focus on me and try to help the team. However, I honestly never thought about stuff like that.
We see how talented Chris is. But last year in the World Series Game 4, that moment on the bench when he's kind of getting everybody fired up, it felt unusual to see a pitcher have that moment toward the offense. Does that speak to him at all? So maybe something that we don't see, the way his personality plays in the clubhouse?
No, I think he said it best. It was out of character. He's never done it. I've seen it twice in 2 World Series. Hopefully, I see it a 3rd time this year. Justin did it in Houston. Chris did it here with us, and you know, just he felt that he needed to say something that day, but he's not that way. You know, I was so locked in my corner that I didn't even notice it until somebody asked me about it. But the reactions of the players afterwards, you know, they're pretty funny. They were scared and surprised and all that. So yeah, he'll do anything that he has to do to help his team win.
Yesterday, you talked about some of the challenges that you faced with figuring out where Darlington should start the season. To what degree do you account as a manager whose focus is to win, right? Like on taking the best guys versus thinking about long-term and player development side of things?
You always think about that, but I have the luxury that I work in an organization that, you know, we do everything to win now, and you know, we have some good players that are going to be here for a while, others that they're developing, and it's cool to work with Dave. That, you know, he understands what he wants to do, and we're locked in and trying to do something that hasn't been done in a while, and we have a chance to be, you know, I know a lot of people talk about how great we were last year, and people put us up there with the great teams of the franchise, but if we do this, you know, we're going to become historic. So I think we're so locked in what we're trying to accomplish this year that whoever can help us out to win a World Series, they're going to perform and they're going to help us out.
That kind of being said, Alex, you said you had a pretty good idea of where you felt that this roster would be constructed. Does that mean that you're going to take your evaluations all the way into Tuesday, essentially to that last pitch is finally thrown?
Not necessarily. You know, it can be tonight, it can be tomorrow, it can be Sunday. And, I mean, we'll see how, you know, this is not just my decision. It's an organizational decision. And if we feel that, yeah, we feel comfortable, you know, we meet tonight and we're comfortable with what we said, and the guys that we feel they can help us in the first part of the season, we'll make a decision. So, you know, but I have a pretty good idea. That doesn't mean that we're going to make a decision tonight or Tuesday, whatever. Whenever it is, we'll make the decision.
We've all been learned over the years that spring training numbers for veteran guys mean nothing. But when it's a guy like Jackie who is working on some new things, do you read anything more into results?
Yes, I mean, he started off well, and then he kind of like started swung and miss, and the last few days he hit the ball to left center, which is money for him. We're very pleased where he's at, his work. He understands his swing, so it's all kind of like progression. When you work on a swing, it goes from dry swings to flips to BP in the cage to BP on the field to go to the to games, and then like Maury Wills used to say, you know, like next week, you know, you got the 85% that you bring, and then the 15% comes into play. 45,000 people and the lights, and that's another step that you have to take. But I think he's in a good place. He understands what he wants to do, and looking forward for him to put consistent season. He did a good job in the second half last year, and I think he's going to continue to do that.
Along those same lines, with the work that Devers obviously put in on his body in the offseason, was it important maybe for him to be rewarded on the field in spring with, you know, the performance that he's had so far hitting the ball the way he did?
That's, you got to ask him. That's something you got to ask him. We're very pleased. We were pleased with the player that we saw towards the end of the season. That he made an extra effort to get here closer to where he needs to be. That's a testament to who he is and what he wants. I never say he was, you know, overweight or out of shape. I just said that it took him longer in spring training to get to where he was supposed to. Now it's a lot different. There's no extra cardio, no extra work in the weight room. It's just a regular spring training for him. And I think we're gonna see a different guy towards the end of the season. You know, he's gonna be rested. And we do feel that, you know, his talent is obvious. It's just a matter of keep teaching him, coaching him, and putting him in a good place to be successful.
Have you settled with your batting third?
Not yet.
Aside from Marco and Dustin, are there any other guys who might start the year on the injured list?
Not that I know.
the reliever pool is healthy.
Yeah, it was, yeah.